It's a new standard at the U now. This is something that we're gonna feel forever. Something that the younger guys and the guys that are coming back gotta feel, and they gotta rewrite the story. So it is what it is.
Obviously, it's a game that came down to mistakes. They didn't make many. You guys made too many. Just talk about not scoring in the first half and then the second half finding a way.
The margin of error is very small in games like this. They're a great team. They're a team, like you said, that don't make a lot of mistakes. And there's a lot of times we should take advantage of certain things, but things play out how it did, and we still had a shot to win the game. So
I'll tell you to know that you came down to special teams, 10 points, just field goal, block punt.
Yeah. It was a part of the game. Like I said, we still had a chance to go win the game.
So many people doubted Miami would even make it this far, so you guys have to be so proud of yourselves. But what message do you think this sends to the rest of the college football world in terms of Miami's future in college football?
Like I said, it's a new standard here at the U. So we're gonna take it for what it is. We gotta take it on the chin. But these young guys gotta come in and they gotta carry the torch now and get back to this spot and rewrite what they're supposed to do.
What was the sense in the locker room afterwards? I imagine everyone's, pretty upset by the loss. But what are some things that maybe Mario said to you guys were saying to each other to kind of get through those first 10 minutes after the game?
Just really reflecting and taking it all in for what it is. And just telling us that we're a brotherhood. We'll never forget this season. We'll never forget the moments that we had this year. And we'll never forget what it took to get here. You know what I'm saying? We had to battle through a lot of adversity, and we needed each other to do that. So we'll never forget the bonds that we created.
CJ, can you talk about just constantly Carson? At the end of the game, obviously he throws the interception. Just what was your conversation like with him? Obviously, as a teammate and friend.
I'm not a quarterback, so I don't really see what he sees. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's a part of the game of football. You got to know how to win. You got to know how to lose. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? He had a great season, great career. A lot of people wrote him off, like he's not supposed to be here. But he overcame all that, man. So I just told him to keep his head up. You got a long journey when it comes to the league.
Just your message to the younger players. You've been such a leader for this offense. Yeah. What would you tell the Malachi Tonys, the Josh Moores, Dalen? What was kind of your message to those? Have you had a chance to talk to them yet? Obviously, this is fresh.
Yeah, I just told them don't forget this feeling. Use it as fuel. Use it as motivation. From the rip, right when y'all go to winter workouts in a couple weeks, man, use that as fuel, man. Hold each other accountable and just really remember this feeling. Remember how it felt.
What would you say about Carson?
What do you think the difference was? In such a close game, what do you think the difference was?
The margin of error is very small in games like this.
Hey, I wanted to know, any thoughts about Carson Beck? I know this was his last game, and what he meant to this team, and this game disappointing to him like that.
Yeah, he's a great player. He's a guy that is willing to overcome anything, man. I think the whole world wrote him off. They've been writing him off, and you know what I'm saying? He got us here, man. So that just shows the tribute and the drive that he has to be here and to be on big stages.
CJ, what has this year at Miami meant to you?
It meant the most to me. Coming in, we all had a plan. We all talked about the national championship. We didn't talk about anything else but being here. And, it starts with belief, and it starts with coming to work every day. And I think this whole team did a great job of coming to work and practicing with a chip on our shoulder. When we lost to SMU, I think the whole world kind of just threw us in the trash, but we had to come together to get here.
And then just, can you kind of take us through that last drive? I mean, did you think you guys had that one, not in the bag, obviously, but you guys were going to be able to do it on that last drive?
Yeah, I thought so, for sure. But things happen.
What can you say about